What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel in another episode of building this little MVP bag right here, this guy. Today we're out here Bellis Fairways. It's a course in the middle of Bellingham that is literally across the street from the mall. It's a little weird, but the first time I was out here, I was pleasantly surprised with the actual design of the course. No real special topic to today's video. It's just another 18-hole round of disc golf, dialing in my bag, figuring out the frisbees, just trying to make some birdies, really.
There's 3 keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all 3 to do this disc sport.
Since today's round doesn't really matter, we're going 2 off 1 proxy, pixel, dead straight, 212 feet. Come on, get up in the island. So there's an island on this. I don't think it actually plays as like an OB island. It doesn't say it does on the T sign. And the island is literally like 7 feet big on each side. Come on. Oh, what a beauty. You may be able to tell from my voice, but I still feel like absolute shit. We're not off the Dayquil today, so we'll see how this goes. The weather, finally, the sun is out. Beautiful day. We got like 4 or 5 days this week that look to be very promising. So although your boy is not feeling good, he's down bad, been waking up questioning my abilities to throw frisbees, but the weather's too good. We gotta make it happen. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you hear heavy breathing today, it's because I can't breathe. And I'm dying a little bit. Whew, there we go. Putting Adams again today. I was gonna go grab an ion, but I think I'm just gonna save that for a future video. 2 days ago when I was out at NSRA, the Adams worked well, even though I honestly thought they were gonna be horrible. But even a blind broad finds a putt every once in a while. Longest hole in the course, hole number 2, 569, par 4. Pretty much smack something straight up this road here. And then you got like a stabilizer, overstable approach disc, upshot. I feel like we need to throw some more discs that we haven't maybe been. I'm gonna go with the Wrath, just because I know this disc can be one of my favorites, but I obviously gotta put it to work and kind of see what it's all about. So we'll see. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty much right where you just want to be. Ideally, hills. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you don't want to be up on the hillside for footing reasons, but that's fine. And then just for fun, to be honest, we're probably going to take score today, but we're probably going to throw like some funsies after our first shot, because we got to still, there's some of these discs that they're in the bag because I like how they threw in the field, but I honestly haven't got much opportunity on course to actually throw them. I have the Space Race Crave right here, which is 170 grams. Definitely understable looking Crave, just based on the shoulder, but I haven't yet thrown this on like an actual shot. Oh gosh, yeah, that's flippy. I mean, it didn't like burn, but that's flippier than the Crave I was previously bagging. I haven't had many holes to actually throw Crave style shots, even though I really enjoy the Crave. I think it's a great disc. You know, it's like a hex but longer. But today I might try it on some little like fan grip finesse shots, and then kind of see if I can get, you know, a little extra distance but very minimal effort. So we'll see what happens. Basket is right there. Seems like a stabilizer shot to me. This has been honestly one of my early favorites. Before I started this challenge, the stabilizer, or not the stabilizer, but the slot of disc I was really trying to figure out was a disc that feels like a putter, which a stabilizer is like if a putter in a zone had a baby, and flies very overstable like this. I don't want it to go far, and I want it to be a little deeper, mainly just for backhands. I'm not throwing this for forehands at all, but I'm really liking this a lot, actually. Oof. Yeah, I think that should play. I like the stabilizer because I feel like I can just smack it. It's never gonna go that far, and it's just consistent. Broad, you idiot. Unreal. The par fours out here are too easy to be missing. That was so dumb. I'm working on my putt right now is where I bring the draw back, because I've always kind of been like a draw it back like right here, but I feel like I get jammed up sometimes, and obviously some of the best putters, Gannon Burr, are bringing it. I'm not trying to bring it from the side, but I'm trying to bring it from kind of like inside the hip here. Oh my God. Like, just shut up and put the disc in. It's not hard. That might be my first 3-putt in a long time. I promise. It's the only one for the day. Those don't happen very often anymore, and when they do, I'm just like, it's not even a skill thing anymore. It's just like a being an idiot thing. We're gonna go echo on this hole because I always come up short. It's only 260 feet, but I never get it there with like the putter shot. Get down. Ooh, I'm gonna throw my hex as well. The Echo's definitely a little more stable than the Hex. Hex was parked. Echo left me a little putt ski here. There it is. Confidence, baby, come on. Pretty nice little hole here. Kind of just, honestly, another Echo shot probably. Yeah, love that. That should be parked. How far is this one? Yeah, 287, slightly uphill. It's a nice little shot. Then we're gonna go with this Crave as well, just because, I want to get it dialed in. Space Race Crave, 170, a little flippier. Yeah, that's a beauty. Stay up, go in the hole. Okay. Looks like the Crave just missed low. Would have been a beauty. Echo. Oh my gosh. I just gotta, the putt, I gotta get confident. I will say, I'm still not totally sold on the hand feel of these Adams, which I think throws off my putting so much, where I really just have to try and disassociate the feel and just say, hand, do what you normally would do with a comfortable putter or whatever. I don't know, these seem to fly fine, but something about them, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what I would be looking for. Hole 5, 289. You'll hopefully see the disc turn through here. Pretty much a nice Anheuser shot. Yeah, I don't know. Beautiful shot. Proxy. Go in the hole. Oh, dang it. I thought this was such a good shot. Just squared this tree. Left us with a little circle 2 bid. Not really sure if I can putt this far. You never got it flat. Little par. Hole 6 is 178 feet. It's pretty much a death drop after the basket. Downhill, just kind of tucked behind the trees here. It's a tricky little shot. We're gonna go in the gym range. I'm gonna slide it up on a little Annie. That's actually pretty solid. If you just get to that last tree, yeah, 15 footer, this works just fine. Oh. I feel like today my putts just feel so left side. Like I'm just barely grabbing on there. Hole 7, 200 feet. This is a shot I've been liking a lot lately. Little stall Annie with the stabilizer. Hit it up high on Annie and just let it kind of fall. The basket's kind of perched up on a little knoll, I guess. I kind of cranked on that a little bit. It's not really what I was looking for. That's still a solid shot, but I wanted it much higher. Just because I feel like we haven't got much practice with this since we filmed the video with it. I'm gonna throw a second one with the Pixel. A little floater. Too stable? Yeah, good shot. The more that I throw that Pixel, I kind of realize it's even a little more stable than I first thought it was. It holds up really well. As of now, it kind of kicked out the Nomad, which is a little surprising. It could simply be that I always liked the idea of a premium plastic pixel. So I'm just running with that because I like it and the color's better, stuff like that. I'm big on aesthetics of discs. Unfortunately, my OCD does not let me not throw discs that I like the look of. But yeah, I don't know. Pixel right now. Usually I try and drag this one kind of a little on the low side, almost like where the camera's set up. Not that you can really tell, but a little bit of a death putt here. Raised basket. Ah! Dang it. Oh. So this course overall is a pretty simple disc golf course, you know, nothing crazy. But where the basket placements are, keep like a good amount of these holes that would otherwise be very easy, I would say, they give them a little bit of extra teeth. Just having that raised basket where if you miss, you know you're gonna have probably a 30-foot comebacker, keeps you real honest. And I like it, you know. I personally hate raised baskets, but when it's up on a little hillside and it's actually part of the design, I respect it because it takes, you know, a 210-foot hole like that and gives it some sort of challenge. Hole 8, 255. You can see the basket kind of through the tree line there on the left. Pretty much all it is dead straight putter shot, but I think you just want to make sure you get left because if you push too straight, the trees on the end on the right kind of come into play just a little bit. Can't really overthink a hole like this, but stabilizer. Yeah. Oh, that actually almost, like, that was like a few feet short of the basket. That one felt good. It's like a 400-footer right up this gap. Pretty tight gap, late to access. It is a par 4 on UDisc and on the maps and everything, which is, you know, it's not a par 4, but hey, can't argue with UDisc. Get up. Yeah, good skip. See, that is like the shot that I've realized the trail is for. Fan grip, 370, 400 foot, hyzer flip. Very, like, it's like you're throwing a mid-range, but it's with a flippy distance driver. It's nice. Been dialing that in. I thought this trail was actually maybe 10 feet closer. Probably circle's edge, maybe 35 feet. The thing is, there's a backstop here, so you can kind of just let her fly. Oh, huh? Oh my. I wish you guys could, would have had my angle. I guess that's the benefit of not putting enough spin on a basically new putter. I hung that out like so far. I thought I just kind of launched it, but because it didn't have any spin, it just fell out and faded. That is actually unreal. And the best part about that is that's an eagle because this is a par 4. So big time eagles for Broad. Hole 10, honestly, probably one of my favorite holes out here. We're kind of up on like a kind of a hill in the middle here. 330 feet. It's just the slightest little hyzer shot down there. You can't quite see the basket. It's tucked left. But putter, mid. I've been going, you know, straight mid, just nice and smooth, and let it just fall out of the air left right at the end. That's got to get left. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's throw another one. We're gonna go with the Pixel. I feel like the stability on this will play perfect. Oh, yeah, love that. All day. Nice. Pixel, absolute paged up. Echo. Another bird. Yeah, I think the shape of this hole, it's obviously nothing like crazy, but I like that you get to throw from up high. You kind of just take your straightest disc, let her go, and then it just falls to the basket right at the end. Beautiful little shot. Another little putter shot here, hole 11, 223. I think half of this course is basically just 220-ish, give or take, foot putter shots. But they definitely keep you honest, you know, with the trees and stuff. So if your backhand isn't just dialed, it could be tricky. You should be able to save pars, but speak of the devil. Just for fun, pixel. Yeah, I should have done that. I think the biggest mistake you can do on these holes out here is let yourself throw too straight, and I think I'm getting a little too cute with the proxy maybe, whereas just the pixel and a stabilizer, you're gonna cover enough ground straight and then just get left because that's where the baskets are placed. In the gym range spinner, do I go like freaking patent pending? Oh my gosh, do it. I've been sick. Would have been too easy. Guys, I'm an idiot. I didn't film this. Here's my drive, par 4. There's the basket. I didn't click record because I was waiting for the road noise to quiet down. I'm gonna go back and throw this again. I don't care. This is the perfect landing zone too. If it's worse, screw it. Turn. That shot's probably good enough to get the same result, but the first shot was so pretty that it just, like, in terms of the cinema, I want pretty shots. And so the fact that I missed by not clicking record a pretty shot, that bothers me. A little bit harder of an upshot, actually. We're gonna go in the gym range. Is it even gonna get there? Let's make a putt. If I don't make this, that's an L. Good tree. Man, that's all for the cinema. He loses a stroke. That's all right. Man. Hole 13, par 4, 400 feet once again, but this is probably the hardest par 4 out here. The distance not being much of a factor, more of the lines. Obviously we got these 2 trees right off the tee. You can go either side, and then after that it's kind of just like a luck game. You gotta execute a solid flight of the disc. But from what I know, because I had a shot get all the way down to the right, if you can end to the right, it's much better off. You have an open look at the basket. We're gonna go kind of skinny hyzer with the trail here. Skip through that gap. Oh. See, I did my job in terms of just not hitting the first 2 groups of trees, and after that, see what you got. I would like to see the middle of these, middle of the course par 4s get a little more trimmed up and then just played as par 3s, because I think they are just all par 3s. They just obviously say par 4, and I think raising the ceiling on the one I just played slightly, to be honest, you could just call it a par 3 and make it a very hard birdie. And then this one as well, because last time I played it, I had like a 40-footer off of just, you know, hitting the gap and getting a little lucky. But I think if they took a few more trees out here, they would be legitimate, very challenging par 3s, which obviously would help the scoring a lot. Whereas the birdie on these, I feel like, should be the average score at least. I'm a big advocate for 400-foot challenging par 3s. I think those are great for the game. I think they really set skill levels apart, where, you know, you're not getting a stroke for birdieing a 400-foot par 4. And like, so my drive, literally threw it in the ground, but I hit the gaps, skipped up, and here's the basket. And I guess the shitty part is I literally have no putt, so I just gotta kind of try and get a little lucky and swing it around. That's why I was saying if you get over to the right, it actually has a line to the basket. We're gonna go in the gym range high, try and hyzer it in. Yeah, but it's a birdie, you know. It's not a birdie though. If you're a local, let me know. Do you guys play these as par 3s, or do you play them as par 4s? I assume 4s just because of the U-disc, but let me know. Low key, I kind of want them to make some base plastic ranges. These would be fun for some spinners. Hole 14, 256. On the sign it says further than it looks. They're not lying because the 2 times I played out here, I came up short. We're gonna take the Echo. This is a clear forehand, but I have yet to throw a forehand today. And your boy's body isn't feeling great, so we're just gonna stick with the backhand. Try and get a little nice high turnover. See what we can do. Oof. That gets through there. Oh yeah, go in. Somehow, through all these dead branches, the Echo, it found a way. I gotta show you guys the stamp on this Echo after this. It's pretty sick. Oh, that putt just, oh. Guys, like, it's in, and it was a 7-footer, but it felt so bad. What is just, I'm going to get ions after this. Here's the stamp, family disc golf. It says, but what if you make it? And it's just like a vibey little stamp. I love it. Got this one from Easy 3 down in Everett. Sweet little stamp. Hole 15, 200 feet, basket right there, wide open, but trickier than you'd think. It's up on a, maybe a 7-foot high, basically like, I don't know what you want to call it, little hill that runs all the way across. So if you just slide up or just land softly on the front side, or obviously the back side, but that's unlikely, perfect shot. But you really got to land this one, and then you kind of have like a kind of a death putt with wide open wind no matter what. So we're going stabilizer. We like to kind of do that little stall shot. And then fade back. Okay, that landed soft enough where it should be at least up on there. Maybe it's in my head, but I feel like it's a hand feel thing of where when I do like a little pitch loft putt, if I don't have a beaded putter, it just feels like I'm gonna yank it out of my hand. So we're just gonna launch this and try and make one, but oh my God. What is wrong with me today? I feel like I've lost all confidence in these atoms. Oh, once again, the left side. What in the gosh? So it looks like there's some city workers over on hole 17's basket. So we might not be able to play that hole. We'll hit 16, probably jump to 18. Kind of unfortunate because hole 17 is, I wouldn't call it a guaranteed birdie, but it is a very simple stabilizer or pyro flex shot, just kind of flatten it out, and it should be by the basket. But I think I would smoke them if I would smoke their wigs if I were to throw that shot. See, there's the workers' van. We're gonna go pyro. Basically want to hit it into this hillside. Get stable. What the? Come on. I feel like I'm losing focus out here right now. You guys ever, you know, at NSRA the other day, you're kind of like off secluded by yourself. You're just on a beautiful piece of property, and all you're thinking about the whole time is disc golf. But then when you're playing a course like this, where you're in the middle of town, there's constantly cars and all the noise, you're just not really like taking in the disc golf. You're kind of just out throwing, and it's a little weird. I feel like it doesn't let you get in like a good rhythm. We got the in the gym range in and Adam, because to be honest, this putt is kind of a death putt, and I don't like the atom right now. No way. Oh. Well, we made the comebacker, so that's good. You might be able to see the basket right through there. This is a pretty good little finishing hole because it definitely demands a well thrown shot. And if you hit first available, definitely no guarantees. Mando keeping you up the gap here. We're just gonna go stabilizer. Yeah. Go in the hole. Oh! That's Bella's Fairways, guys. This is another one of my kind of new home courses, I guess. And it's a solid little track for what it is, you know? I'm super happy to have it here. Not the greatest filming course, you know, just based on like aesthetics and the sound and everything, which Doesn't necessarily matter, but I do care about that stuff. I want the cinemas to look nice. We got launched pretty long. Honestly, I think all I have is like a little... Oh, if I didn't hit that branch, I probably would have went in. Dang it. Little par. That's pretty much gonna do it for today, guys. We're gonna go grab an ion, something with a bead, because although these may seem like they're going in decently, they are instilling zero confidence in my mind, at least. I'm just willing them in every once in a while. So the Atom, unfortunately, I don't think is the move. Just not the best feel for me right now. But hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Probably the most casual video of this series so far. But hopefully when we're feeling a little bit better, we'll get back out here with some solid cinemas. But hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. All right, guys, so I'm sitting here after the round trying to figure out my putt. It feels horrible right now. And I think I figured it out, at least the one thing that's probably not letting me generate a full follow through and like a full spin. Basically, I'm leading with my hand. I'm keeping the disc out front, drawing it back, but the hand is staying ahead. So like from there, it doesn't really matter, you know, I'm making a 10-footer. But unless the hand and everything's perfect, there's no like power generated. But when I bring it back and let the elbow fly first and then let the disc drag through, it's so much more pop. Just figured that out right here. Thought I would let you know. I sent Paula on a mission. She was at the gym right next to the Yeagers here in town, which sells discs. And I know they have pretty cheap MVP, so she's grabbing me a soft ion. So we'll see if we can get dialed with that. But we're gonna work with this a little bit more. Hopefully we figured it out. Shout out to Paula.
Creator of Frisbee Club.
The man,
motherfuckers.
The man, the myth.
And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.